Welcome to my latest case, Secret of the Scarlet Hand. To start playing, choose either Junior or Senior Detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, choose Tutorial.
Hello, this is Chiak, and we are playing Nancy Drew's Secret of the Scarlet Hand, which I did not look up the information for this game, but clearly is one of the... It's not remake, but... Remake? No. That's not the right word. But they've at least did some updates, or at least... Oh, man, okay. Hello, this is Chiak, and we are playing Nancy Drew's Secret of the Scarlet Hand. I did not look up the which case number or where in the timeline this video game comes in, but obviously it's a lot older since we don't have Nancy Drew's bedroom. So either way, we're going to do Senior Detective.
Dear Dad, greetings from the new Deputy Curator at Beech Hill Museum in Washington, D.C. I miss you, by the way. How's Africa? I sure hope this letter reaches you in Ouagadougou before you move on to Nairobi. So I got the internship. Your old friend Franklin Rose was awfully nice to submit my name to the rest of the members of the museum's board of directors. What an opportunity while I'm in between cases. As you probably know, the museum specializes in ancient Maya culture. My supervisor is going to be Joanna Riggs, a well-known archaeologist. Maybe you've seen her name in the news recently, in conjunction with the discovery of a strange Maya monolith. Apparently, it's created quite a buzz among experts in the field. Well, Beech Hill plans to feature the monolith in an upcoming exhibition. Just imagine, this artifact has been buried for hundreds of years, and now it's going to be unveiled to the public for the first time. The museum is short-staffed at the moment, and they're expecting such a huge turnout that they've closed their doors to prepare. I can hardly wait to dig into this exciting project and learn how archaeologists and historians solve the mysteries of ancient cultures. I'll keep you posted. Love, Nancy.
Nancy Drew, I presume. I'm Joanna Riggs. Welcome to Beech Hill. I was just checking the lock on this display case. This is one of the museum's most treasured pieces, a carving of King Pacal.
Who is King Pacal?
Pacal assumed the throne at age 12. Can you imagine? That was 615 A.D. He ruled for 68 years at the height of the Maya civilization.
Is that jade?
Yes, the Maya loved jade and used it for many of their carvings. There isn't another piece like this in the world, and it's priceless, which means I practically had to sell my own grandmother to get it.
How did the museum acquire it?
Leave it to Taylor Sinclair. He's a wizard when it comes to these deals. You'll meet him later. Now then, Nancy, you're coming on board at a critical time for Beech Hill. An exhibit of this caliber is not kid stuff. Franklin Rose assures me you're a real trooper, and I hope he's right because I'm not here to babysit. I don't care who your father is.
Okay. I don't know why. This is completely throwing me off that everything is like in the... It's just like it's in the screen, this very small screen rather than having it full screen. I'm totally not explaining this properly. But either way, can I just say, there was that one little angle of her face that made her look really evil. Either way, glad to be here. Please tell me more about the exhibit. Maybe let's not talk about her father.
I'm glad to be here. Please, tell me more about the exhibit.
In addition to our permanent collection, we're borrowing rare pieces from museums and private collectors around the world. Soon we'll be sitting on the most fabulous collection of Maya artifacts ever assembled in one place. And now that we've scored the monolith too, Beech Hill sera numero uno.
What is with the audio quality? Either way...
Was the monolith excavated in Mexico?
Yes, a hot young team of archaeologists, Americans and Mexicans both, dug it out of a cave near Palenque. Every curator from here to Siberia was trying to get a hold of it, but I'm the one who closed the deal.
Why do you mention the nationalities of the archaeologists?
Because in archaeology, everyone wants to be king of the sandbox. I became a curator because I want to help make artifacts available to as many people as possible. That's all that matters, isn't it? Unless you're Alejandro Del Rio.
Okay.
Who's Alejandro Del Rio?
Ugh, wouldn't you rather hear about the monolith? It's a massive pillar of stone, nearly 1,500 years old, with Maya glyphs carved into it. We've installed it in the garden. Wait until you see it.
How do you know it's 1,500 years old?
According to Henrik, the monolith was made at the special request of King Pacal himself, but we don't know what its purpose was.
You didn't exactly explain how you know how old it is. I was expecting them to talk about carbon dating or something. Not that.
Who's Henrik?
Henrik Vanderheun, world-renowned expert in Maya hieroglyphics. He's the latest addition to the Beech Hill Brain Trust. I told him I don't even want to see his pointy Vander head till he's got a translation on that monolith.
Okay.
Do you think the glyphs hold an important message?
I really don't know. The Maya were at their peak during Pacal's reign. After he died, things began to go downhill. The civilization never regained the oomph it had under its most extraordinary king.
What was the key to Pacal's success?
If the message on that monolith is from King Pacal himself, it might give us a clue. Credit for a discovery like that can only spell one thing, my dear. Revenue. Anyway, there's a list of tasks for you in the lab. Once you've knocked those off, we'll regroup.
Okay.
Shouldn't I have more training?
Don't worry, you'll be in the swing of things soon enough. Go ahead and take a look around the museum. I'm sure you'll find the monolith, muy interessante. Or just roll up your sleeves and hit the lab.
Okay.
Any last advice before I get down to business?
Semper ubi saboobi.
What? What? Okay, fine. Whatever. Do your language thing. Okay. Her credits. Her degrees. What's this? The Great Plaza of... I can't read it. Something Guatemala. Okay, let's just talk to her. Okay, it's just looking at some of the artifacts. Okay. Ooh, what's here? What's this? Art in the Americas, hidden Guatemala. I was about to say, can we actually read it? Interview with Prudence Rutherford. How did a New York society woman like yourself end up in Topeka, Kansas? My husband, Hubert Laszlo, was a hydro engineer. When he got appointed to head up the Kansas River Flood Control Project, naturally, we came to Topeka. Topeka? When Hubert drowned, everyone thought I would make a beeline back to New York. But after 36 years in Topeka, I just didn't have the heart to leave. The truth is, this is my home now. Just as an aside, I find it interesting that you've never took his name. That was almost unheard of at the time of your marriage, wasn't it? Yes, well, I never was one to worry about conventions. And where I came from, once a Rutherford, always a Rutherford. Well, you certainly have been the trailblazer. Now back to Topeka. What about your love for the arts? What in the world do you do for culture and entertainment here? Oh my stars! Don't underestimate Topeka, dear. The arts are alive and well here. We have theater, symphony, and over 20 art galleries. I organize the St. Patrick's Day Parade, the Corn Growers Ball, and I sit on the board of the Topeka Commission for the Arts, too. This is the capital of Kansas, after all. Ms. Rutherford, Art Appraiser is thrilled to be featuring your fire ruby necklace in the month's issue. What? Please tell us about this extraordinary piece of jewelry. The necklace originally belonged to Hubert's grandmother, Hester, rest her soul. We never got along, but those rubies really did blaze like a burning ring of fire around her neck. You had the necklace altered when you inherited it. Is that right? Yes, well, Hester's spirit was just a bit too overpowering in the necklace. I felt like I was going to be strangled whenever I wore it, so I decided to add a piece of my own family to balance out the energies and, you know, make it my own. Okay. Interesting. How do I get out? I've read it.
Topeka Commission for the Arts. How cultured.
What? Okay, there we go. I don't know why. You must be referring to that extraordinary jade piece. Tell us about it. My great-grandfather, Ruffleton Rutherford, was one of the premier archaeologists of his day. This jade carving came from one of his most groundbreaking digs. No pun intended. As a Maya ruin in the Amazon jungle, I believe the year was 1898. So, this is a real Maya artifact? Yes, carved by real Maya hands. And isn't it just amazing to think how many more hands this piece has passed through on its way to 21st century Topeka? Oh my stars, it gives me goosebumps. Any idea what the carving symbolizes? A close-up of the jade carving. Yeah, I have no idea. Well, this picture is a glyph. In Mayan culture, it stands for a number of things. Snake, green, south. And I'm not sure what else. Fascinating. Isn't it though? This necklace is one of my most prized possessions. That's why I keep it at the villa. I just can't bear to have it locked up in some cold bank vault where I can never see it or wear it. The insurance company advises me against it, but I tell them jewelry is to be worn and enjoyed, darlings. Don't you agree? Certainly, Miss Rutherford. And now, with this article, many more people will be able to enjoy your extraordinary necklace. Thank you for taking the time to talk to us. The pleasure was all mine. Oh, I think... Okay, I think that's it. Now... Do I have to like... Okay, so I have to like click it back. So there's a slight change there. Okay, so that's the only thing I can read there. I was about to say, can I look through this coat? Okay, so let's head out. Whoops. Didn't she say there was like a list or something that I can look at? Oh god, there's a timing thing. And in my screen it's cut off. I don't know what's gonna be like for you guys.
Come in. Come in.
Okay. Sorry, I'm like looking if there was like a list of tasks I can do.
How are the tasks coming along?
I haven't seen the list yet.
Well, get cracking. The last deputy curator was like a tempest in a teapot around here. Caused me nothing but grief.
What kind of grief?
I'll tell you about Sonny's some other time.
I've got work to do.
Bye!
I love the way she says that. I got work to do. Okay, let's try to find this template. Oh no, I keep circling around to the same place. Hello. Major contributors to the Beech Hill Museum. Skeeter Trudeau. Okay. The Beech Hill Board of Directors wishes to thank these generous donors. Okay, I think it's the same thing on the other side. Where... What's this? A travel guide to Beech Hill Museum. Okay, it's a map. Or it's a book. Garden, which is where the monolith should be. This is just a map because it looks way bigger. Looks huge. Okay, whatever. Okay, we have audio. Headphones for audio tours, stuff like such. What's this? addenda to the Planky Monolith loan contract between the Republic of Mexico and Beech Hill's Museum, Washington, D.C. Beech Hill shall make 2 payments of $250,000, the first being paid upon execution of this contract, the second being paid upon delivery 30 days after the delivery of property. The duration of the loan shall be 90 days from the opening of the exhibit, no more than 200 days total. During the period of the loan, Beech Hill shall have the exclusive rights to reproduce images of the property for the following derivative works: postcards, posters, t-shirts, coffee, mugs, keychains, and mouse pads. Beech Hill shall assume full liability in the amount of $1 million for the property for the duration of the agreement. Okay. And there is Alejandro Del Rio. Okay. How hard is it for me to find a bunch of tasks? Is this it? Not quite. Finding the Maya. Okay. I'm like doing a bunch of other stuff but the tasks.
The knob is missing. The knob is missing.
Oh, I was about to say, I'm like, you can still open it up, but I see it's actually a lock. Okay, this museum is kind of falling apart, isn't it? Or someone is intentionally screwing with things. Okay. Okay. I was not expecting. Okay. There's possibly more
Good
areas.
thing Franklin gave me the museum key.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that we can leave. Oh god, there's like too many things to look at. There's too many things to look at. I just need to find... Okay, put the keys away. Okay. Just give me a list of tasks to do. What? Okay, I'm finding things without meaning to right now.
I should put in my temple key card.
Oh, here. Okay, so am I like trying to figure out the symbolism, match the symbols with the possibly the that's 19. Can't remember what I clicked or not. Ink? It actually makes sense for ink. Throne. No? Where's the other ones? Black. 19. Oh, wait. No? This is black. Okay. Wait, I forgot this one was 19. This one was ink. Then we have road, throne, or north. What is this again? Like, I don't know what these temple key cards are for. I'm doing things without even realize why I'm doing it. Without knowing why I'm doing it. Okay, wait. Welcome to the Beech Hill Maya Mystery Temple. With help of the museum guide, you will learn about the Maya culture and maybe even discover the hidden tomb of King Pacal. Use the temple keycard to play the different games on each temple level. Once you finished every activity for a level, your temple keycard will unlock the entrance to the next level. Good luck. Bold Puzzles Ancient. Maya enjoyed board games just as we do today. One of the games in that they played was called Bull. In this game, players throw 4 dried corn kernels to move their piece along a continuous game board. The kernels are burned on one side, and each kernel that lands burned side up is counted as 1 space. If none of the corn kernels show a burn mark on a roll, then the player pieces moves 5 spaces. The goal of the game is to land on the space occupied by your opponent's piece and eventually capture all their pieces. Try to beat the computer for this activity or play against a friend. Logograph matchup, which is what we just did. The Maya were the only pre-Columbian culture to have a comprehensive writing system. Like the Egyptians, they used symbols called logographs to represent either things or sounds. For instance, the word for shield, Pacal, could be written as either a picture of a shield or the symbol of the sound pa, and the symbol for the sound cal. See if you can tell what each symbol or logograph means by matching up with its correct definition. Information on these symbols can be found throughout the museum. If you made the correct match, the button lights will stay on. When all buttons are lit, you correctly matched them, which... Okay, so we're supposed to go around, but I already did the puzzle. Whoops! Level 1 quiz. On each level of the Mystery Temple, you will find a computer that will test your knowledge of Mayan culture and show your progress. You can find information in the temple and in other museum displays. If you're having trouble, be sure to ask one of the museum guides. Each level will have a computer quiz to see how much you have learned about the Mayan. The Mayans? Answer each question by typing in the answer. Okay. So I just want to make sure. Are there just 2 computers? Oh no, this is the other thing. Try your hand at this ancient Maya war game. The object is to capture all of your opponent's warriors by bumping off all his or her pieces by landing on the square occupied by them. Each player has 2 turns. You must roll the corn dice on your first turn but can pass on your second turn. If a warrior runs off the playing field, he will return from the opposite direction. Okay, so take this, insert. You'll play the orange warriors on the left side. The computer will play the blue warrior on the right, so you must roll for the... Okay. I roll.
Hi.
And then they still have to roll for the computer, right?
Hi.
Oh, no. Oh, wait, we get 2 turns. Okay, so I do have to roll for the computer.
Hi.
Okay, captured.
Hi. 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 Hi.
Okay, I passed him.
Hi.
Yeah, okay, so I can't pass, so I have to roll. Just making sure. I was like, what happens?
Hi. Hi.
Interesting. I'm gonna pass.
Hi. Hi.
Okay.
Hi.
Oh, come on.
Hi.
It's a big game of chance, really.
Hut.
Gonna pass. Roll for
Hut.
2.
Hut. Hut.
We need 3.
Hut.
Nope. I got none, so I went 5.
Hut. 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 Hut.
Damn. Okay, he might... Yeah.
Hut.
I was hoping at the very least I will be able to get him, but...
Hut.
I just need to take him out this one time. Because that was my first... that was his
Hut.
computer's first kill. Yes. I have one more. Damn. Okay, there's 4
Hut.
altogether. I don't know why I thought there was only 3.
Hut. Hut.
Oh shit. Yeah. I wasn't paying
Hut.
attention.
Hut. Hut.
Don't be 4.
Hut. Hut.
Come on. Yeah, there we go. Hurrah. Okay.
It needs a card.
Oh, I did. Okay, I did take it back. I was expecting an animation. Alright, so we won't be able to go through.
It's locked.
Yeah. I mean, so far everything's just playing this game here. I still have yet to find... Pacal ruled over which city in present-day Mexico? Okay, bull, matchup, and then it's just the quiz I have left to do. Okay, so it isn't going to be multiple choice. And I guess there's no way for me to... No way to look for me to look up. Okay, so I need to, like, read everything here. Right. God's language. Oh, wait, hello. Is this the way to the... Listen, I'm just trying to make my way to the carved panel. This limestone panel depicts the presentation of 3 captives to the throne of Shield Jaguar II. Okay. Now we're supposed to, like, look over all the stuff?
Looks like this side is missing a part.
I heard that.
Nancy
footsteps.
Drew, or should I
Whoa.
say, Detective Drew. I'm Sinclair.
Who told you I was a detective?
I was at a meeting with the BOD recently, and I caught wind of your appointment and your credentials. Very impressive, if I do say so myself.
Yeah.
The BOD?
That would be the board of directors, those cranky old cats. They do keep the ducks squared away around here, I'll give them that. So, how's this for a specimen? Ever seen $1 million worth of rock before?
Do diamonds count?
But Beech Hill didn't buy this piece, did they? My understanding was that it's on loan from Mexico.
Ouch. Well, they did say you were sharp. Seriously, though, thank goodness you're here. I'm afraid the museum may be in terrible jeopardy.
Okay.
What kind of jeopardy?
Joanna told me to butt out, but I'm so fond of Beech Hill, I just hate to see it fall prey to scoundrels.
What scoundrels?
It's a sensitive subject. Meet me in my office later and I'll explain everything then.
Okay.
Where's your office?
707 Bing Cherry Boulevard. I've got to go. Enjoy your first day at Beech Hill!
Okay. A rather smarmy looking guy, but... Exhibition hall. Okay, so this is the monolith. Unfortunately, when I think of the monolith, I can only think of
This side looks damaged.
I can't help but think of Space Odyssey. So what? It says there's something missing.
It's locked.
Okay. Oh, then on the ground there's like these glyphs. Okay, I'm trying to... Here, can you please? Can we please? What's this? Oh. We can look at it later. Right now, it's just trying to... Okay, so we have one questionable fellow. Oh, hello. Thank you. Is this the... Listen, I've been trying to find my tasks for the longest of times. Would it be here? I'm not sure if we even shipping... Here we go. Wait. Okay, I can't read those, so it's not that. Okay, someone's here. Does anyone have a list of tasks for me? Sheila Kako Canyon Cultural Center. Cacao? I feel like I read that wrong. Okay, hold on. Let's... Not yet. I'm just looking for a list of tasks. That's something that's going to come into play later.
It's locked.
Okay. Safety precautions. Silvio's Curator Bonanza. Bubble wrap, other packaging. The Microscope Doctor, last service, next service. Unfortunately, I don't know what the date is. Check voicemail often. Here we go. Assistant Curator tasks. Sort out shards of pottery and reassemble pottery at lab workstation. Bring addenda to monolith loan agreement to Alejandro de Rio at the Mexican consulate for signature. Order bubble wrap, packing tape, sticky labels. Match recorded narrations to appropriate displays in the exhibition hall. You'll need the headphones for this. Reorder Mayan numbering exhibit in the main. Reorder Mayan numbering exhibit in the main hall. Okay. Well, if this is a priority right now...
I haven't finished that task.
Oh, shoot. If this is a priority... Say we get on it right away. Because I have it, right? So... Okay. Oh, that's the knob. Sunny. Whoa. What am I reading here? Okay, hold on. No cocoa cringy for you, buddy. Notes. I hate that bull game. It's all random, or is it? Choosing when I pass, when the computer passes. 4 pieces of corn, different than dice. Try Pascal's triangle. 1 and 3, frequency of 2. Aliens did it to Mexico artifacts. The Beech Hill game, blah 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 blah. Stop breaking my stuff. Quit daydreaming. Stop losing my things. Get to work, Sunny. What's up? What's she got up her sleeve? Hurricane Sunny, yeah. Saw Sinclair the other day. Warning: never look directly at Sinclair's tie. Ooh, that audio narration thingy is going to be so much work. Luckily, old Hurricane Sunny managed to borrow Joanna's notes for this project. Note to self, must distract Joanna only after her coffee break. Oh, let's see, garden. Okay. So this is the notes for the stuff. I would take a picture of it now, but I'm gonna lose it. Must surf web size. Sure, wish the lab had computer. I just have to check out the latest Alien Adventure games. If only someone would make a game about the Maya and toss in alien UFOs, of course. Okay. Uh-oh, Joanna found out about the stinky cheese incident. Big trouble now. Wonder who ratted out on me. Must have been that Coco bandit. Whoops, I hear stomping. Joanna's coming over. Bear, hide this. Okay. I'm assuming you were fired or as such, but why didn't you take this with you? Unless you just really did not care. Oh my god, there's so much. You have a whole stash. Yeah, why didn't you take this with you? Unless you had to leave. That's the only thing I can think of. Okay. So with that, let's quickly leave then and get this, oh, other way. No. I'm assuming I'll be able to head there. Taylor Sinclair, here we go, Mexican consulate. Okay, are we just walking on in? Anything else I can look at here? Establishing legal providence it's your duty. The history of ownership. A work of art may travel great distances and change hands many times during the course of its lifetime. Typically, legal transfers of ownership happens either as a sale, an inheritance, or a gift. Provenance documents are an important means of establishing an artwork's authenticity, as well as confirming the legality of its ownership. They show the geographic, personal, and commercial route of a work of art. That is, they identify the date of each exchange, the names of the people involved, the circumstances of the transfer, and the location where the transaction has taken place. Ideally, an unbroken chain of ownership can be traced all the way from the artist's workshop to the present day. Frequently, though, some documents are missing. The art dealer or museum creator has no way of knowing how the artwork has been exchanged during these gaps in the record. When this is the case, the legality of present-day ownership becomes suspect. When researching an artwork's provenance, the following documents may provide clues: exhibition catalogs, sale catalogs, collection catalogs, paper and business records of collectors, paper and business records of dealers, wills, and insurance inventors. Okay. Okay. I literally can't. Okay, so the only thing I can do is like turn around and then look this way.
How may I help you?
Oh, look at that.
Buenos dias. Me llamo Nancy Drew. I have some paperwork for you regarding the loan of the Palenque monolith to Beech Hill.
So, you're Joanna Riggs' newest pirate in training. How does it feel to join the ranks with the modern-day conquistadors?
I beg your pardon, but how does a deputy curator become a pirate in your book?
You had better brush up on your history, young lady. When the Spanish explorers invaded Mexico, they became known as the conquistadors, or conquerors. They robbed the indigenous peoples of their wealth, not just their gold, but their artwork, their sacred objects. Anything they did not steal, they burned to the ground.
Alejandro, I understand that many crimes were committed in the name of exploration, but That was hundreds of years ago. What's this have to do with Beech Hills?
Alejandro, I understand that many crimes were committed in the name of exploration, but that was hundreds of years ago. What does this have to do with Beech Hill?
There is more. In the 19th century, archaeologists discovered the ruins of ancient civilizations predating even the Aztecs. Many of the dig sites were robbed, and the stolen artifacts were sold off to art museums and collectors around the world. Today, finally, it is illegal among most civilized nations to remove an artifact from its native country. But sadly, there are thousands of precious antiquities with highly questionable provenance floating around the Western world.
But Joanna only wants to display this artwork to celebrate it so the public will be able to enjoy and learn about people's great talents and achievements. What do you mean by questionable provenance? I see. Well, I should probably get going.
What do you mean by questionable provenance?
An artifact's provenance is the story of its origin and ownership. For example, how it made its way from a temple at Chichen Itza to a museum in Washington, D.C. If the artifact's provenance reveals that it has been stolen, then that artifact must be returned to the country of its origin.
Okay.
So the problem has been remedied, hasn't it?
No, not at all. Provenance documents are often tampered with or forged to cover up the theft. Because of this, thefts continue and a great deal of art is moved on the black market, even today. Unethical art dealers and greedy museum curators do nothing to stop this.
Are you suggesting Beech Hill is involved in these kinds of misdealings?
If Joanna Riggs or that overstuffed pillowhead Sinclair had any decency, they would take measures to see that all Maya artifacts were returned to Mexico at once where they belong.
Okay.
And what if these measures are not taken?
My country will have its due, Nancy, even if I have to begin reclaiming its artifacts with my own two hands.
I admire your conviction, Alejandro. Lucky for me, the Palenque monolith is only here on loan from Mexico.
I am still not happy that such a rare find will have its debut exhibition on American soil. But in my country, too, there are people for whom money talks. I will take those documents now.
Oh, okay. Yes. Here we go.
Thank you. I have some business with Joanna at the museum later, so I will return the contract to her then, after I have looked it over.
I don't know. Did it say to take it back?
Actually, Alejandro, I think I'm supposed to take them back to Joanna myself.
You may consider your mission accomplished.
Well, okay then.
Goodbye.
Oh, I thought this was like the secretary, and not. Is he actually the consulate? Okay. So either way, I'm going to end the set here. So thank you for liking if you like. Thank you for commenting if you commented. Thank you for subscribing if you subscribed. Thank you for favoriting if you favorited. Thank you for simply clicking on this video. Until next time, guys. See ya.